Hello, my name is Eunice. Today, I want to share what I know about 1984. The book is often chosen to illustrate dystopia, indicating the serious consequences of using highly developed technology for mass surveillance. The author of the book, George Orwell, was a famous author who was against communism. When people hear his name, they mostly think about his most well-known novels, Animal Farm and 1984. The two books criticize communism, and it appears that countries that still adhere to communism are progressing toward the societies depicted in certain books. The protagonist of 1984 is Winston Smith. He lived in Oceania, which was one of the three fictional superstates in the novel, and the Big Brother was the power that controlled everything in Oceania. It's not explained if it is a human or not. There were three classes in the society: proletariat, the lowest, outer party, the middle, and the inner party, the highest. Winston was one of the members of the outer party. Not regarding on the class, every person loved and praised the Big Brother. Moreover, the whole society was working on the Big Brother's order and decision, but nobody had complaints about it. They fanatically believed anything the Big Brother announced and its existence. However, Winston was different from other people. He was the only one who wondered if life before capitalism, which was destroyed by the revolution, would be better than the life after. He also performed some banned activities such as writing diary, buying old stuff from junk shops, and having sex with women. He acted carefully as though the thought police was watching him by telescreens and microphones. He worked for a Ministry of Truth where people altered the history and information as the Big Brother wanted to. There, he met his girlfriend Juliet. They kept their relationship pretending they obeyed every rule of the party. O'Brien was a member of the inner party. Without a reason, Winston thought him as a member of the Brotherhood, which was an organization against the Big Brother. Unlike he expected, O'Brien was loyal to the Big Brother. He pretended that he had the same thought with Winston, and he was deceived. Finally, Winston and his girlfriend Julia were caught and imprisoned. There, the two were tortured badly in many ways. The pain of physical torture was beyond their imagination. While being tortured, Winston was gaslighted to adjust his belief and to acknowledge the Big Brother and his assertion was all correct. At last, he was able to understand 2 + 2 is 5 and changed to love the Big Brother. The most impressive character for me was Mr. Parsons. He was loyal to the Big Brother, and his children were educated to work as spies at a young age. He was one of Winston's friends, and Winston had no doubt he would never be vaporized. Interestingly, when Winston was imprisoned, he met Mr. Parsons. Mr. Parsons was caught because of his children's report. He sat down with the Big Brother in his dream, and his children heard. He claimed he never meant it, and he thanked the party for bringing him in the prison before it was too late. He was so glad that he would never commit thought crime in the future. Mr. Parsons was a character who represented how people could be simple and blinded by brainwashing. On the other hand, I assumed that he pretended to be stupid because he was too intelligent. He might have similar thoughts like Winston, but he didn't act like him. As I believed it was too hard to change the society system while every person was controlled by the Big Brother, he rather chose to look stupid than try to do something and get killed. The book did not give any clues if he really acted all the time until the ending. However, I believe that what he said in his dream reflects his true thoughts, Because even though he can behave differently when he is awake, it's impossible to control one's actions while sleeping. I recommend you to read the book at least once in your lifetime. It'll alert you to watch the leaders carefully if they are doing something wrong. I think this book serves as a reminder to stay cautious, especially when we become too complacent and don't pay much attention to politics and society. If you feel a little bored reading the book, try to read the annual form first and try reading it. Thank you very much for listening to my presentation. Have a nice day.